In the vast emptiness of space, a real comet drifted silently, a cold rocky body made of ice, dust, and frozen gases. Her long, glowing tail shimmered behind her, created by the sun's warmth pushing particles away from her nucleus. Though she had no arms or legs, she had a personality all her own, thoughtful, curious, and lonely. Her green glow reflected off distant stars as she journeyed endlessly through the solar system. One day she passed near a large, distant sphere of gas and ice, Neptune. The planet itself was real, an enormous blue gas giant made mostly of hydrogen, helium, and methane. But in this story, Neptune had a deep voice and watchful eyes formed from swirling storms in its atmosphere. "Hello there," Neptune said. "I've seen many comets fly by, each one a traveler from the edge of the solar system. What brings you here?" The comet shared her long, cold journey, and Neptune responded with tales of violent storms and freezing winds that had raged across his atmosphere for centuries. "You're not alone," Neptune said. "Other planets might know of comets like you." She continued her path and encountered Uranus, a real gas giant, pale blue and tilted dramatically on its side. In the story, Uranus spoke in a slow, thoughtful tone, as if his sideways spin made him see the universe a bit differently. Then came Saturn, the magnificent gas giant with thousands of icy rings encircling him like a crown. Though Saturn was just a massive planet of hydrogen and helium, in this tale, he proudly spoke through shimmering light reflected off his rings, as if his beauty was his voice. Jupiter loomed ahead, the largest planet in the solar system, made of swirling clouds and massive storms like the Great Red Spot. His voice was thunderous, echoing like the rumble of lightning within his dense atmosphere. He introduced his dozens of moons as if they were a big, joyful family. The comet moved on to Mars, a dusty, rocky planet coated in iron oxide, giving it its reddish color. Mars's voice in the story was dry and crackly, like sand blowing in the wind, as he shared memories of ancient rivers and the search for life long ago. Then she came to Earth, the only planet known to support life. Earth was full of oceans, forests, clouds, and motion. In the story, Earth's voice was warm and nurturing, carried on the wind, ocean waves, and rain. "Another comet passed by recently," Earth said, "with green light like yours. She flew past my moon and headed toward the sun." Hope sparked in the comet's icy core. Could there be another like her? She passed Venus, a rocky, cloud-covered planet with an atmosphere so thick and hot that it glowed yellow-white. Venus's warning came as a muffled heat wave. "Careful. Don't get too close to the sun." Next came Mercury, the smallest and closest planet to the sun, a scorched rocky world covered in craters. His voice was fast and sharp like metal striking stone. "I saw her too," Mercury said quickly. "She's orbiting close. Maybe she's waiting for someone." With caution, the comet neared the blazing sun, a massive sphere of burning hydrogen and helium. Solar flares lashed out like waves, but there, caught in the solar wind, was another comet, real and glowing, just like her. Their icy tails glowed and overlapped in the sunlight, and though they were made of rock and ice, something clicked. They weren't alone anymore. Together, the two comets drifted past the sun and began a new path outward into the unknown reaches of space. The planets, real, immense, and powerful, watched them go, and if you listened closely, it almost felt like they were smiling. Because even in a universe made of gas, rock, and ice, connection and friendship can shine brighter than any star.